Alright, I'm recording.
Are the lights good? No.
Who cares?
You're the guy who does this,
That's
right?
fine. Hey.
Right.
We're on the
So what? Late night podcast.
late night
and start over.
Late Tower
Wait a
Nights.
second, stay in
You-
front.
Start over.
Late Tower Nights
You're just gonna okay.
podcast. We're talking. We're here with Fran.
Fran?
Fran.
Fran.
There, there.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Fran.
And we got our host Van Jules. And yeah.
All right. So.
All right. We just saw The Shark Is Broken. What do you guys think about
that was a good show.
Excellent.
Right. We cannot say whether or not the shark ever gets fixed because people need to come watch the show. Under NDA disclosure.
I don't think anyone's gonna watch this and then make it in time to watch this production. But
It's worth
I
a
thought it was
shot.
good. It was a lot more serious than I thought it'd be.
It was very intriguing, especially for not having watched Jaws in like forever. Right.
50 years?
50 years
50
ago? Is that when you
years.
last watched Jaws?
Well, that's when it came out.
Oh, that's fair.
So it wasn't just me, it was a whole bunch of people watched it 50 years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm only 30, so that's my level of
You're
experience.
self-snitching on yourself now.
How's that self-snitching? It's the truth. Right?
I only saw Jaws when I was a kid, so I can only remember the Jaws. That's all I remember. It was the shark. Because I was a kid. That was the coolest part. It's like,
Right,
oh,
the
shark.
teeth.
Yeah.
Right?
Raw, but
Yeah.
I didn't remember the people too much. Now I feel kind of.
I didn't either. I didn't remember anything about it. It took me a while watching it to figure out what actors were they referring to.
Okay.
You know, who was who. I finally figured out who Richard Dreyfuss was.
Yeah.
I thought the play did a good job of going through their career and stuff because it like listed actual films.
Stuff they did,
Yeah,
other films to
that was
watch.
great.
I still didn't get who was who until they finally ran the end credits.
How could you? How could you not? There's one the old man in Jaws that does the speech.
Mhm.
Then there's the one with the glasses, and then the main guy.
The sexy one.
The one I thought was the main guy.
The sexy one.
You're
Right?
supposed to be like
Who's
the
main
hero.
guy?
The sexy one.
Who was the sexy
the
one?
that-
Right?
Sorry.
I mean, there is 3 of them, so.
Yeah, I want to know which one is the sexy one.
It's the one that played the hero. The one that played.
Which one was the hero?
He was played by Dylan in this one, but that actor played the hero.
What was the name of the actor or the character?
They wrote it down for me because I won the raffle.
Oh, hey, congratulations!
I won the
You
raffle.
won the raffle.
So
Yes.
He gets he got a bucket with all his stuff that he gave away.
can any of you read cursive? Which one says Dylan?
This one says Robert Shaw.
That's Robert Shaw.
This one says Richard Dreyfuss.
That's
That's
Neil.
Neil.
That's
Yeah,
Neil.
I know which one
That's
is
Jalen's character. So this
That's
one,
Roy. Roy Schneider.
Roy Schneider. Yeah.
No,
Roy Schneider.
who was Jalen's character?
Robert Shaw.
He's the old man that gives the speech where he's like, they're like those eyes when you look at a shark.
I remember that part of the speech, but then
Yeah.
beyond that, it's all.
The
I
bomb.
never knew there was anybody in there with a British accent, but I guess he
Oh
he
no,
did it in the movie.
he was a British actor.
Yeah.
Which is
But
cool.
but in the movie
Nope.
he didn't.
He-
Yeah.
That
the
always
actor.
freaks me out.
The British people can
That
pretend to
Brit-
be
that-
normal.
You're telling me
These
that
British
it
people-
blows your mind that British people are good
These
actors?
British people-
No, but that they can.
They can
remember
pretend to
that
be
accent.
normal.
Can be normal. Right? Turn off the English accent.
And we also got a book. This is what I really wanted was the book.
You read.
Why?
Yes, because I wanted to read the book. I love reading
Movie
like
books?
adaptations.
But that's the original. You
Yeah.
understand it was originally written as a novel.
This is the novel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I love reading them. My girlfriend is reading Jurassic Park
Oh,
currently,
yeah.
and apparently what she's telling me, it's a lot more gruesome in the book, and it's a lot scarier. And,
Sure.
and the characters are real assholes. Like they're really jerks in the book.
We're expecting more gruesomeness in this.
Books are always better than the movie because your imagination takes over.
The descriptions are amazing.
I have never, the only time I ever saw a movie that even came close to the book was where the crawdads sing. I was amazed that they kept the movie as close to the book as they did. But everything else has been a huge disappointment.
I have not read or seen.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta watch it.
Well, I don't know if you would see, it deals with a part of the world that my husband came from. And he took me back to the Outer Banks very often, constantly. I went there for my honeymoon.
What stuff?
Ups.
Well, the Outer Banks of where?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Someone watching's not gonna know.
What
Oh,
are
I'm
the Outer
sorry.
Banks?
Well, the Outer
No,
Banks.
everybody knows who the Outer Banks is. OBX. Outer
OBX.
Banks. You see that on license plates,
Oh,
little
okay.
signs,
I've
OBX.
never looked at a license plate.
A license plate.
Uh,
I mean,
No.
Texas is a big country. That's all the license plates I ever see. Texas license plates.
Yeah.
You gotta start getting.
You don't get out much, do you?
I live under a rock.
Well, let me tell you, just throwing this out there. If you go through any parking lot, I will guarantee you that at least 30% of the plates are from Mexico. You've
I
never
was
seen
go-
a
I was-
Mexico
I was
plate?
gonna say,
You're gonna
I-
say you've seen
the
a
only-
Mexico
yeah,
plate.
yeah,
That
okay.
sounds
Well,
like a
thank
good way to
you.
get stolen.
We're south enough that I can see plenty of Mexican license plates. That's
Yes.
What color are they? Mister? What
Uh,
color is?
red, white, and green.
No.
That's the flag.
Yeah.
It's Mexico.
What color? Actually, I don't remember now. They're yellow, right?
What, the plates?
The plates for Mexico are what color again?
I think they were
Depends
white.
on where they're from. Some of them are
Depends-
white.
it depends on the
They
county,
got
the
real
city.
fancy, you know, for a while they all kind of looked alike. But then they started competing because they look at, you know, like Texas has 86 different license plates. It
No.
used to be, you had a license plate, it was from the state, you recognize it. Now there's all these specialty plates. And I'm thinking, from things I'm seeing on cars, that Mexico is getting into that too.
I mean, yeah. Pay good money for a nice license plate.
So go see the shark is broken. What are we talking
The
about?
shark
The
is
shark
broken?
is broken.
You know what we should have asked was the name of the boat.
Oh.
Boat.
Did they
Name-
mention it?
No, but it
We
would
could look it up.
Name of the shark is broken boat.
Oh, yeah.
You scan through the
Oh, yeah,
book.
I'll look it up.
Go online.
What is the name of the
Boat in
boat?
Jaws.
Jaws.
Oh yeah, that's an actual thing. The orca.
The orca. Oh, that's appropriate.
I feel like I'm gonna get bullied.
It's in your book. Read it.
I barely
But
want
an
it.
interesting choice because there are no orcas in the Atlantic that I
That's-
know of.
That's true.
They're all in the Pacific. Oh, another way we've been lied
And then the orca, like the natural predator or the natural of the shark or something like that.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. It's probably why they named the boat that, you think?
See, now we're getting down to the fundamentals.
You know, what was that director?
The what?
What's the name of the director again?
The director Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. that guy maybe was onto something with adapting that book.
Adapting the book, right? Just get rid of all the stuff and then just make it a thriller.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if it's actually called that in the book. So now I can read it.
The orca?
Yeah, the orca.
Why would they change it? He
It's
looked,
such a good name, man.
he looked up what it was called in the movie.
Yeah, but not the book.
And dog. The orca.
Give me strength.
There you go. There it is.
The orca.
Unchanged. You don't mess with geniuses.
Because they have a second book. They know they had a second movie.
I just got the
Did they
first
have a
one.
second movie?
They had a second movie.
I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
they had the joke on the show that was
Jaws.
like, oh, what are they gonna make the second one about? The shark come back? Cool, the first one.
Another shark comes into town. Yeah, Jaws 2. And then
Oh, there was a joke.
the other joke, I don't know. I don't want to say too many jokes, but they were really good ones.
I like the joke when we were getting to our seats. Jules was telling the people passing by, he's like, don't sit in the front, that's the splash zone. And then people started walking up and being like, is that actually the splash zone? Because I don't want to get wet.
Nobody wanted to get wet.
And then by the end of it, I was like, man, if they just like threw some water out, that would have
That'd
been
be
really cool.
hilarious, Heck, if they started throwing the booze out like they were drinking, I would have been first row.
This is the actual cups.
The actual
Yeah,
cups.
The
right?
actual cups that
We
they
can
drink.
get their DNA from
You
here.
can get STDs
And
from
clone them.
Yeah.
Well,
The first thing when I took pictures of them, the first thing I did was sniff it.
It's all
Yeah.
tea. They
It's
drink
tea, yeah.
Go let them know we're playing on their set. They're so pissed off.
I asked them. I
You
said
asked
like,
them?
oh,
Alright,
we're gonna
cool.
do. I invited them, and they were all tired because they got to do this tomorrow.
They're putting in a lot of work.
They got to do this tomorrow.
This is the second time they do it. They got to do it one more time tomorrow.
It's a good show.
but
And
then
it's a
where are
great
they
show.
where are they gonna pack all this stuff up? to?
In Dylan's garage.
I thought they ordered it
And
on
they've got
Amazon.
these big, huge yellow thingies, which.
Oh,
they-
the buoys.
So
Those
they
are
got
buoys.
that from selling olives. No.
They
For
made
dry
those.
martinis?
Yeah, those are olive barrels, and when I first saw them, they were that dark green olive color, and it said on the side green olives on it. And I was like, "Are you guys
You're
selling?"
kidding.
No,
You're always up to lie.
no.
You're
They
full of crap.
they smelled.
Such a
I
bullshit.
opened it and it smelled
Get
like
a friend.
olives,
No.
and there was
Bull
a sticker
crap.
on it.
Bullshit.
You're welcome.
Bullshit, dude.
There was.
I call bullshit.
I'm
on
gonna
that.
clip. This is a moment I'm gonna clip and throw up.
And
People will actually watch this.
Don't get me wrong. There
Fucking
was no
liar.
olives in those, but those barrels are for olives. Were
No.
for olives. Were for olives.
No.
Well, anyway, they can recycle. They can recycle that easy.
No, yeah.
These backdrops, they can keep them, or what a lot of people do down here is they order their props off of Amazon, use them for like the 3 shows or 4
Yeah.
shows or what have you, then send it back
That's
and
true.
return it.
Well, the thing is, since they're going on tour, they're
Oh,
gonna use
they
all the
need
stuff
it, yeah.
for another show.
So I guess they'll have to resell it at
Are
the
they
flea market.
scheduled?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what their schedule looks like. I heard, I'm hearing Corpus. I'm hearing
Good for-
Austin.
good for them,
So a
man.
lot of different places up north.
We can get out of this one horse town.
Yeah. It's a nice horse, but everyone's ridden it.
Uh-huh. Now let's discuss that in
There you
detail.
go. So how many horses you been riding today, boy?
Just the one.
How many horses?
Just the one.
You kissed your horse in the mouth.
Well, the other question is, you kiss your horse with that mouth?
Nay, I say.
Okay.
The horse kisses me. No.
The horse is broken.
The horses are weird, so you gotta stop beating a dead horse, guys. Alright.
What are you beating that horse with?
Something.
Stop beating that horse off.
It's broken already.
That's a whole different issue.
It's part 2.
We remind me to wipe this down for that.
Bro, you spitting all over the place. You made a mess.
I don't spit anywhere. That's just the precipitation of the
It's condensation of the
precipitation.
and express sodas.
Don't talk about them. They don't give us money.
Oh, man. No free sponsorship. Sorry.
Just drink water. Water by water.
Water by water. It's drinking. Stay hydrated for your daily needs.
Do not drink these products, but go see the shark who's broke.
But now, by the time this comes out, you get it all edited, go see the shark is broken. You're gonna have to go somewhere north,
Oh, is it
somewhere in the state of Texas they're playing.
No, I'm gonna throw it on the internet.
It's a podcast. There's no editing.
Yeah, there's no editing either. You can say whatever you want, Fran. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna throw it out into the world.
Juven finally got lazy and decided just to let things go.
Oh yeah, lazy. I'm editing all the other ones.
No, I said you just got lazy. with
Yeah,
this one.
it's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
I swear.
It's a hard
Well,
worker.
if we're promoting things, let's talk about the fact that on the 12th of July,
Oh, we have an improv show
we
coming
have an
up here.
improv show.
Stare at the
That's
camera,
At the
Fran.
tower.
Give 'em
12th of July, improv,
12.
As American as improv.
right.
Improv on when?
July 12th. It's
Where?
a Saturday.
Saturday,
At-
right here.
At the
We're
Tower
at
Theater.
the Tower Theater in Westlaco,
Westlaco,
Texas.
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be on the. what is it?
On the
On
nose,
the,
on the
on the
nose,
spot.
right on the nose.
Kind of humor.
You'll see all our jokes coming. Uncreative.
Right. The reason I'm the teacher is because I'm the least funniest one of them, so I have to teach. Right?
You're not gonna have time for us. Somebody else is gonna have to take over because you're now a big famous
Yeah, you're a big
star.
movie star.
I comb my hair one time, and everyone sees so much of it.
I regret combing that hair. I wish I never made this monster.
If anybody
Can
knows,
you even talk about that? Is that cool? Because I'm gonna throw this up.
no, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
just
we're
yet.
gonna talk about it.
Uh,
Fran, don't talk about
Right, and
what he's
Whatever, don't talk about
The-
whatever.
Yeah,
what he's
that's
get
something
his
to talk about
what he's
that
gotten
one.
himself
We won't
into.
talk about the secret relationship that
Oh.
our director has.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
don't get into that. That improv director is one heck of a guy, right? His affairs are personal. Please leave it that way.
Well, at least they're personal people. That means they're with people. If they were animals, it would be rougher.
Oh God.
Yeah, you're not playing a character on this. This
No,
is just a
no,
podcast.
no,
So, because on set, he's like, I'm playing a character. I'm just being a host.
No, right.
Yeah, this is you,
Right
sir.
now- right
this
now-
is you.
Right now I'm getting roasted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand the shawl that you've been wearing all night.
Oh yeah, the
It's a shawl.
yeah I'm trying to remember the exact name for it.
The shawl is
Schmack-
broken.
Schmack?
Smock.
No,
It's not a
Smock.
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 Yeah,
Smock
but
is a dress.
you can wear it kind of like a little bandana.
That's not a dress, or?
No, it's just a little square.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
nice little square, and the biggest
It's a
reason-
tablecloth.
Yeah, basically, right?
Wait,
I
wait,
thought it was
wait,
a
it's not
throw rug.
label.
There it is.
What is it?
Explore land.
Yeah.
Let's stop giving advertising
Schmeg?
to
A schmegger?
more things.
Schmall. Yeah, schmall.
Schmall.
Sure,
Yeah.
schmall, schmall.
They took the word shawl and
Schmall.
screwed with it.
That'd be a lovely name for a kid.
It's supposed to be like a head wrap or like a neck wrap. I'm wearing it today as a shoulder wrap to stay warm.
Oh yeah, because it was freezing.
It was
during
freezing in
the
here?
performance.
Right? I didn't have a good jacket to go with the outfit. so
I
just
thought it
put
was
on
kind of
a little
genius
bit.
because I think it was supposed to mimic on set.
Yeah,
They were
they-
filming on the water.
Terrible, it was cold.
It
In
was
terrible
cold.
conditions.
But also, I wanted to leave in the first half because I was so cold.
You know, if they wanted authentic, they got the cold, but they had to throw some water around and they should have brought in some old fish and put them
Right.
under the seats.
No. I went to the
Spritz people with water.
I went to the bathroom and I smelled fish. It smells like fish in the bathroom. It's horrible. Are you okay, friend?
I'm okay.
Want
I'm
some
just
water?
dying, it's all
Oh
right.
no. Mm.
Where'd you find fish in the restaurant?
No, it smells like fish.
Oh.
I went in there and it smells bad, and I can't smell well. 'Cause I have bad. I can't.
That's telling you.
I just
something.
I can't smell well. It's medical or something. But I went to the bathroom and I smelled fish, and I was like, this smells awful to me, which means it must smell 10 times worse
Wow.
to a
I
normal.
think you were
world.
one of like the last people to go in.
Those bad.
I was.
things are
I was the
hard.
last person to go in. I waited.
They were fine
They're
when I
needed
was there.
repair.
And, oh, I know.
They function.
They function.
Just don't
They-
be the
they
last
take
person
it
in
from
line.
us.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Is you got the after piss
The
of
afterburner?
everybody- The after piss of everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much. It smelled like fish.
They're adding to the immersion of the show.
Mhm. There you go.
Yeah, I guess.
Come smell your free fish. Fishy.
I still can't believe I won. I won a lovely popcorn bucket filled with a bunch of Jaws related items,
Yes, you did.
and
And a shirt that'll fit you if you ever.
That's true.
Yeah, it's exactly my size,
Large.
which means it wasn't planned.
Right, I keep hearing complaints from the other people that it was raped.
Yeah, that seems to be a running theme with every show that you guys show up to.
Yeah,
We went to the murder mysteries. You guys won.
A friend.
Fran won twice.
Fran is a very good luck charm.
I was just giving it away because
Yeah.
it's never anything I'd want.
Yeah.
Books. You never want books, Fran. Remember?
Not, I very.
You want the
I
murder
read
mystery.
It depends
an
on the
awful
book.
lot,
It
but
depends
it
on the
depends
book,
on the
yeah.
book, right.
Because you won those murder mysteries. And you were like, I don't want these books.
Right. Anytime that I get to go with a friend to murder mysteries, he's like, here's the books that I wanted.
And so I'm lucky that I got to sit by Fran this performance.
That's what it was.
And
Yeah,
I
you
won.
sat next to Fran.
My
that's
luck
right.
rubbed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did one of these elbow rubs.
God, if I could only do that with the lottery. That's the stuff to win.
I'll stand behind you in line.
Okay.
Make sure you get the stuff without the bumps on it. That's what happened.
Oh yeah.
Tell us the story about that.
When we went in, when we were getting our tickets,
Yeah.
they were giving out the raffle tickets,
Mhm.
and Jules was polite. He bought tickets for
6 of us?
6 of us, and as a joke, because there's like giving the tickets, I was like, I want the one that has the bump, because when I took them apart, all of them had
Yeah.
a bump in it. So I
Yeah.
was like, I want this one. And I was joking. I don't care. And then I won.
You get the prettiest ticket.
And I felt really bad. And since they gave the tickets in a row, we were sitting in a row in the audience. The guy to the left of me was like, I was 1 number off. And then I asked Belle,
On the
who
other
came
side.
with us on the other side, she was, I was 1 off too. And so were my 2 daughters. They were all 1 number up. So I was really surrounded by everyone being like, we all could have won by 1
Dude,
number.
Curse you, Jubin, for
For winning.
getting the ticket.
I felt really
Our
bad.
tickets weren't, ours were,
No, we came earlier than
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Really?
And then Louis gave me his 2 tickets.
Oh.
Since I was in the bathroom, I was one of the last people coming in,
Mhm.
and I saw someone at the concession stand, and the person that was running it wasn't there because she was listening to them because they were already doing the drawing.
Mhm.
I guess the person didn't hear; they wanted like a drink or something. So I told her, I was like, oh, someone's trying to buy a concession or whatever. So she's like, oh, can you read my tickets for me?
Oh.
So she gave me 3 tickets
Mhm.
that she had gotten because you could buy tickets for a better chance. So I listened to the numbers and I looked through all her tickets and she didn't win. And I gave her it and I told her like, oh, is this number? She's like, oh, I didn't win. So then they were, how long were they out there?
Belle knew that it was your ticket because she said that's Jubin's ticket.
Yeah, there was a brief pause of like, okay, who's got this number? Who's got this number? And then Belle was like, oh, hey, I think it was Jubin has a, and I got up and I was like, oh, I'll go get him. Right, it's me being the guy who goes do stuff. And then you pop in, oh, that's my ticket.
That's my ticket. I felt so bad though. 'Cause I had to read her 3 tickets.
Yeah, but it's all luck.
I don't know. I gave most of the stuff away. I was left with the book, the
And the
shirt,
shirt.
and
And
the,
the drawing.
the signature drawing.
The
Which I had them
picture is
sign.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
nice.
I guess I
think
frame
it's.
it.
I have to look. Let me see. Is it a print or
It's a print. It's signed, I think, by the person.
is it a number?
I don't know nothing about no Jaws, but there's a signature on there, and I had the actors sign it too.
I think there was a card in the back seat.
There's a card.
The card is
there's a
now
card,
in the front.
Oh, it's in the front.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying. I'm actually trying to move it because prints should, if they're good prints, they're usually numbered.
Really? Oh, because they're limited.
Yeah.
Limited edition.
So,
No, it's just signed.
That's just a standard print.
no, there's
It's just
something-
signed.
I think there's a
It's not a limited
barcode or
edition.
something on
Who's
the
the
shirt.
guy?
The shark. It's the shark.
No, but like the guy,
Oh.
the guy. It says Adam's Art Box, original inspired commission
Yeah,
art by Adam Michaels.
Where are they located so that we can get more free advertising?
Well, you can find them at adamsartbox.com. Right. Adam's Art Box. It's
Watch them get mad to us.
check out his awesome drawing.
It's a print.
Well,
Give it some more respect.
Well,
Yeah,
he,
it's a print.
he had to draw it and then he printed it out. It's a drawing.
No,
It's
man.
a-
My
it's
boy,
art.
my boy Adam, dude. Let me talk like I know him. My boy Adam, freehand, whole thing.
Amazing, dude. Right.
The original, yes.
Yeah,
There's the name of the boat. It's, the name of, it's on the picture. It's in the orca.
Orca. Yeah, it's a broken shark on it.
That's cool. Those big old jaws. Amazing.
And there are 3 signatures, which they made a joke about because they have a whole line where it's like, oh, you get top billing.
Yeah.
Neil's character wrote his name on the top because he was the one that wanted top billing. But yeah, that was awesome. It's a fun time.
Neil's character is a real actor by the name of Richard Dreyfuss. You know that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Of course. I saw the show, Fran. But in real life, the actor portraying the actor Neil
Wait.
was like, I'm gonna take top billing since you didn't take it on the signature. Because on the poster, their names were in a triangle,
Right.
and on the signatures, it's in a triangle too on the print.
That's fun. TikTok.
Take a cab. A lot of people burping today.
Oh yeah. It's a very gaseous day.
Did you hear Bell burp during?
No, I missed that.
No.
Probably don't outer like that.
Everyone burps.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
Check
no
out the
big
new
deal.
book coming out. Everybody burps. Everybody farts. Poops too.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
What?
Except,
Wow.
except-
I think it's just you, dude.
Well, wow, okay.
I think you're.
This is a world of new things that I've come to understand.
I'll make a whole movie. Starring Jules, the man who only farts and
Only.
poops. Only.
Right, the rest
No,
of my
not
life.
the man, no, the only man.
The ultimate.
The only man.
The
who
only-
farts and poops.
Can we just call it the only man?
Jules. With a Z.
I don't know, man. This show sounds like crap.
The Z stands for flatulent. The F is silent.
I didn't know my name was spelled with an F. And then they give it up to your managers to really put you out there for work, right?
No, you got a better agent than I do, dude. You're getting more casts than I am.
You didn't try out for it. How did you expect to get cast?
Hey, I tried out. I tried out for the man who farts. I went to that. I did a cold reading. They didn't like it. He did a warm reading. They loved it.
I don't know, man. It was all gas. It was gas.
I forgot to put the timer on, so I don't know how long we've been talking. I've just been enjoying talking.
It's been pretty good.
And when did we get here?
Is your phone still alive?
Oh yeah, it's recording.
The last number I called was 6 hours ago, so at least that amount.
Oh no. Here, I'm gonna
You're
get.
obviously gonna have to cut some of it.
I mean, just check the timer.
I can upload all of it.
You just gotta check the time is all.
What do you mean upload all of it? This is a half an hour of rambling conversation.
I think
That's what we wanted.
I think it's like
It
42.
says 27.
27?
Yeah.
Oh, we still got time to fill.
Yeah.
Are we hitting 40 some minutes like we did last time?
Yeah.
Like,
We talked for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
That's a lot of content.
That's how
to
long the
fill.
last one was. We ate pizza during the brand.
Okay. I missed that one.
You can still watch it online.
There's no more pizza though.
We're out of pizza. The thing is,
I don't come, there's very little in my feed because there's very little, I have very few friends.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
On Facebook, and my feed is very small, but I haven't seen this one with the pizza.
Oh.
Did you only put it on Instagram?
I only put it on YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube.
I gotta go put it
Yeah,
down.
put it on
Screw
Facebook.
you, I don't want.
This is your fault why we're not getting
Oh.
paid. Right, you gotta accommodate for the elders.
I did.
Right,
the
elderly.
The
I wanted-
elderly.
I wanted to do a podcast, so I would have to do no work. Now I gotta go upload it to more
I don't
platforms.
want to do work. It's like,
Uh.
you understand that if we want to do this type of stuff, we have to do work.
I just like what
I
just
told
like
you. I
having it.
told
I
you.
just
from
like
the beginning,
having
like,
it.
This is just for fun for me. Right? And I could care less if I get paid. Be nice.
For the last time, I'm not gonna pay you.
Damn, I almost had
This just means I gotta promote it. I didn't promote it. I just screwed up. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you put it on YouTube because you want the votes.
Yeah, you're trying to get the
Yeah.
views. Trying to get the views up.
Our shorts are doing really well. No one's watching. Like very few people are watching the actual video.
I don't know, your pants
No,
look really well.
everybody, you
Thanks.
know, everything. Honest to God, 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, and
The shorts are even shorter. The
Whatever,
shorts.
5 minutes or less.
The shorts. The shorts be with
The
you.
shorts, yes.
Yeah.
But no. The thing is, you got a point. If you want to hit like a younger audience, it's all fast, quick, fast, right?
What?
Some of
Whoa,
the elders. as
Excuse
well,
me.
right?
I am not in that.
You're not
younger
you're not
audience.
that-
I'm one of
you're not
those
pro
old-
hitting young
I
audiences.
apologize for calling you young. That's my bad.
You gotta stop.
I
You gotta stop
want-
flattering people. Hitting on everybody that comes into the door.
And I like it 5 minutes or less.
Right? Order a pizza, why don't you? Remember that when pizzas were 30 minutes or less?
Yeah, my sister and my cousins would make me run out to the street so the pizza man couldn't drive past me.
What?
And then they would be free because they took too long. And they would just be like, go stand in the road and wait for the pizza man and
And
just
stand in front of the-
stand in front of the car.
You telling me you used to scam pizza guys out of money?
I didn't. I was a patsy.
He was part of the pizza scam.
They would maybe do all kinds of stuff. Back in payphones or everything. They would do the star or the whatever.
Star
Yeah,
67,
they'd get the
69.
telephone lady, and they'd be like, say this to her. Tell her these swears. Tell her fuck. And I was a tiny child. And the lady's like, all right, and then we just hang up. And they would laugh and laugh.
What was it? On the terms of using phones and stuff. If you're trying to use a customer service line, keep dialing 0 until you get a person.
Mhm.
But that's it. That's just a pro tip is all.
I don't know why they do that. Do you have to do that anymore? Who's doing that?
What? Yeah.
Using the
Using what?
The phone call?
The user to get the person.
I do
I
that.
didn't know
What?
you could.
Why do you do that? Because I don't want to have to deal with applications. I don't want to have to deal with.
So wait a second, when I
Dial
dial a
numbers.
number and they're gonna, ask that I hit that wonderful multiple choice, push one and just keep hitting 0?
Just keep hitting 0. Just keep hitting 0.
You just made someone's job like 10 times worse.
I usually wind up shouting into the phone person.
A person.
Person.
Right.
Right. I don't have that kind of patience to
Bring
yell
me
at
a
people.
boy.
Bring me customer service.
Bring me a
right
human.
now.
Demand boy.
Representative. Representative. You just keep smashing 0 until it does something else.
Or you say something that the computer can't figure out. Some sort of gibberish.
I usually just speak Spanish to it.
Spanish is common. I'm surprised it didn't catch on.
It's funny is I made a phone call today to help my dad with his card, and it turns out that those people don't speak Spanish, right? The operators. I'm like, do you guys speak Spanish? They're like, no, I don't speak Spanish. I think he was from Georgia, and then they transferred us to a guy from Florida. And then that guy was like, I understand Spanish. I'm just not. What's the word?
Qualified.
Fluid?
I think it was along the words of qualified or allowed. So, another word for allowed to speak. Right. I guess.
Another word for qualified.
Not qualified. Like I'm not allowed to speak.
I am not allowed to help you.
Right. It was like I can understand Spanish. I'm just not allowed to speak. That's what it said. That's basically what I understood.
Why'd you tell him? Where'd you tell him to go shove?
Those are my own private matters. No, he was a great guy. Helped us out. Everything went well. And my dad's card got canceled, and he ordered a new one.
There you go.
The car got canceled?
Card.
Card. He was
Debit card.
calling to cancel a card.
Oh.
I had to do that when I got unemployment. They sent me a card, and I canceled it. And the day that I canceled it, the card came in.
Oh.
And they're like, "Gotta wait for a new card."
No.
No.
takes like 4 to 6 business days.
Mm-hmm.
E-card, please.
Yeah. Luckily they did it faster. Actually.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I got lucky.
I mean, some places have instant cards. If you've ever been to those places, they have instant cards. It's like, oh, we're gonna just print your card out right now, and then they bring you like a fresh card, and it's all nice and warm. Like, how do you do that? That's amazing.
Card. They have
Most of
a,
the places can't, it's all computer generated, and you have to wait for them to ship it from God knows where, the magic place that credit cards come from.
Where they birth the credit card.
Oh, boy, exactly.
The stork brings the credit card, and that's how I got my unemployment.
I think is it the minting place, or wherever they make more
If
money.
those dang robbers would stop shooting those storks down,
Oh no.
robbing us blind.
Now we're in debt. Credit's bad. Life is
I
bad.
wonder how much they spent on that bucket of stuff that they give out.
Well, the book itself.
Hey, let's
Right.
let's look at
Let's
prices.
find out.
Let's look. How much did I win? Oh, don't tip my cup.
That's all right. So the book itself has a price.
Yeah.
How much is that?
$24.95 Canadian.
$24.99.
No,
$18 US.
$18
$18 US.
And that shirt was
17
18.
cent. No, $17.99.
18.
Made in Mexico.
Mexico, wow.
Viva la Mexico.
There was a coloring book in there.
Oh yeah, that everyone wanted. I gave that away.
I think what was that, like $10, $15?
And the
guess
plush.
It's overpriced.
The plush.
The plush should have been a.
They spent an awful lot.
I'd spend like $15, $16 on the
Why
plush.
did they do that?
Well, was it Jalen told me that he bought this print, so I don't think they were gonna give it away. And then he was like, I guess toss it in.
I heard it was a commission.
Was it a commission?
I heard it was a commission.
Shit. Now I feel real bad.
Yeah.
I had them write their names real big on it. And I
Doesn't
don't.
matter. It's nice.
I don't know. I'm gonna frame
It's
it.
yours now. Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's a
frame
good
it.
thing. Usually stuff like that starts at $30 and starts going up. That's a
Yeah.
really nice print.
Yes, it is.
I told
and
them
it's
I'm-
good
I'm-
quality stock.
Yeah.
I told them I'm stupid. I don't know what this word. Sign this.
I mean, it's invaluable, so it doesn't matter what you do with it, right? Like, you want it, you get to do whatever you want with it.
So you're saying it's worth a lot?
To you.
Right.
A lot of money.
Right, if only things worked that way.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Then I'd be rich.
You know, it's worth whatever somebody will pay for it.
There you
See?
go,
There you go.
that's right.
Right. I got this. I was like, look, guys, I got this awesome print from the Shark Boys. It's got their signatures. Anyone want to give me $20?
Do they mind that name? 'Cause I was calling them the Shark Boys.
I don't
and
think- I don't know.
And then I got them to sign it. There, I was like, yeah, from the
The
boys,
3
they're
a.m. tour
boys.
productions.
And then they're like, yeah, the Shark Boys. That's us. So I don't know if they like that name, but
I don't
it
know.
came from
Would the Jaws boys
the
be
Jaw
any
Boys.
better?
The
Jaw
Jaw
Boys.
Boys.
I
Hey.
don't know. That sounds a little too dirty.
Right, exactly.
It's an
Jaw
I
endearing,
go for Shark
It's
Boys.
an endearing, cute little nickname, but that's only what we call them.
Mhm.
They are a 3 a.m. touring production. Tour production.
Tour production.
3 a.m. tour production.
Yeah, I'll put this one on Facebook. I'll advertise this one because I will remember.
Calling out the shark. The shark is broken.
Yeah, we're calling you out,
The
Shark
shark
Boys.
is broken.
Yeah. I don't think they watch this. I don't think they.
I don't
care.
think they're gonna stick around.
I
this
think
long.
they threw up the other video and we're like, yeah, it's fine.
Whatever.
I mean, that's what I would do. It's advertising. Why not?
It's easy and simple. Somebody else did the work. Share it. Right, you were in the back crying. You gotta edit.
I do have to edit. I hate you. He doesn't appreciate me, Fran.
I love
I'm there clicking and clacking away till the early wees of the morning. While you get to stay in your fancy suits. You know, my mom, Fran, told me, it's like, how come that other guy's always in a suit and you always come out in a t-shirt? You should be in a suit too.
There's not enough money for that. Right, I bought that own suit. I brought the suit from home.
What's that movie with the
Production values.
monkeys with the bone and they learn? What was it?
Monkey with a bone.
The monkey with the bone, they dance around the obelisk.
That's the beginning of
2001, yes.
Oh.
That's me learning that I can wear Jules' suit.
I mean, it might fit your ass better than mine. You got skin.
That
skinny
isn't a
legs.
suit anyway.
What is it?
It's a sports coat and a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Trouncing around in a sports coat.
It's comfortable. It got comfortable after I started getting all the right sizes.
Yeah. Well, one day we'll afford to be able to buy you a suit from.
An actual suit.
Yeah, a real suit.
And we'll get the intern something
From
too.
the flea market.
Maybe some shoes or something.
The intern should have a nice, like a sweater vest.
A little vest. Get you a little vest. Dude, you want that little vest?
I don't like this. I don't like this painting of my caricature. It's an intern boy.
The intern boy.
Bring me my.
Please bring the off-brand M&Ms for our guests.
Bring my sports coat, boy.
Oops, all Skittles.
Oops. I believe I've bludgeoned your head.
Quick, intern boy.
We should do an episode where it's like Phantom of the Opera. It's gonna drop stuff while you're interviewing onto you and the interviewee.
What was it? That was actually another thing that I wanted. It was Phantom of the Improv.
Oh,
That's a good. That's a good.
that's
A little
that's
bit
a
of
great
this.
idea for a show.
We'll figure out where we want to put that one in sometime next year.
Could do musical games finally.
Yeah, we really do a musical game.
Yeah,
I think it'd be really cool.
you just gotta get the mask.
You know,
Yeah.
hostages would be really good if like make people sing while they do hostages. That'd be funny.
There we go. For your next scene, I'm gonna need you to hold the note. I can't sing. Too bad.
Too bad.
I'm
Do it.
dead.
Just shoot me down. I mean, yeah, no. People do improv because it's improv, not singing.
You can do sing prov.
Sing prov.
I like sing prov.
Well, another one that I wanted to do was like Kazoozical the musical.
Kazoozical?
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 Or is that too close to Seussical?
We can do the game where it was make noises for the person on set.
Ah, yeah,
Sound
yeah.
effects.
Sound
Sound
effects.
effects.
That game.
Huh?
We do sound effects, but we could do a long form where it's an overarching plot. So the first people will go on, they'll present an issue. The second two will go on and they'll present, I guess, a climax. And then the another two people will come on and that will be the finale, which we should wrap up the issue. So all of the improvers have to pay attention and they'll all do a story.
Okay.
Yeah, Fran doesn't like that.
Friend.
It was the pay attention part.
Yeah.
That's-
I lost you there. Pay attention.
Fran was off in her own little world.
It reminds me, I watched I caught that. I watched the clips from Whose Line Is It?
Yeah.
And apparently Ryan Stiles doesn't pay any attention to what anybody else is doing because somebody will come up and do a bit
And
and
he does.
he'll walk up right behind them and do the same
Do the
thing.
same bit. I love that. I've seen that once
Yes.
or twice. And do that once or
You
He's
twice.
know-
done that several times that I've caught.
You know they have to do multiple bits that aren't shown because some of the bits aren't considered like TV appropriate.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so some of the episodes they'll actually complain about it. It's like we've done this like 6 times. Please.
Yeah, but you guys aren't doing it.
You need to not make fun of certain things.
You guys aren't doing it right. Could you imagine that? It's like an improv show. It's like, do it again. That sucked. Do it again. That sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about the stuff that they get away with that gets on the air and you wonder, what the hell did they cut out?
Right.
I mean, my God.
It's all
How bad is it?
It's all the Drew Carey bashing. I'm pretty sure.
I wonder if it's on like a special features out there when they DVDs or something.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, I like to peruse.
I would love to
peruse,
see
try to
them.
find it.
But I don't think the main guys go after the road anyway, and the driving force is Tom Hockley and
Right.
Ryan Stiles and then Wayne Brady.
They even have the older one on
Right.
on TV. No, 'cause
Oh,
they-
the older
show, the
Yeah.
Whose Line is on TV. I haven't even got to see it.
With Drew Carey.
With Drew Carey,
Yes.
I've seen some of those.
The older one.
They're okay. The show, like anything else, has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
Some of it is very entertaining, and some of it is like, oh God, you put me to sleep.
I mean, I guess try comparing it to like the original English version, the British version.
Oh, they have that
Oh.
on there too.
That
Yeah,
was
that I
cool.
haven't come across yet.
I'd like to watch it.
It-
on Tubi as well.
It was very interesting for me, like
What
going-
is Tubi?
It's
Let's
an
back up
An
and
application.
educate.
It's an application for,
Free
for
streaming
free
application.
movies and free.
It
uh,
appears on my TV.
Well, you don't have to sign in to use it. That's the good thing about it. It's like Netflix, except you don't have to sign in.
You don't need an account.
And it'll just play commercial. It's like TV basically. You pick a thing and they'll show it and then it'll play a commercial because you're not paying for it.
One of these days, you're going to have to let me introduce you to the other side of my TV that I just don't understand what the hell they're
all
offering
the
me.
application.
Yes.
It's 'cause,
Well,
they're all.
you've seen her TV. Is it a smart TV or no?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, it's
yeah,
a smart
It's,
TV.
Yeah, all
went to
these
college.
All these
Yeah,
movies,
it's got a degree.
It's a doctorate.
Doctorate in entertainment.
I fall down, that thing will save me.
Is there a doctor in the room? No TV giving you mouth to mouth. Dirty war.
You wish. You wish.
Yeah, I wish I was that TV. Oh no, she was down.
Wait a second. Let me back
I'm spit.
I'm just saying
up.
stuff.
Let me get, okay. I'll just leave it right where you dropped
The Shark Boys do see this, and you're gonna be like, never come,
Never, please.
be on our set ever.
Please,
Right.
please get off our
Get
set.
out.
That was very disrespectful of you.
Never.
Especially that Juven kid with the hat.
My hat, my pinky hat, my lucky hat.
Lucky hat.
You know, everything I get cast on, if they let me wear a hat, I wear this hat. So I'll get seen.
This lucky hat. People will know that it's
There's like a horror movie, and they had us walk around in costumes. Like it's Halloween, right? Everyone's walking around with bags and such. So I'm walking around dressed up as a prisoner, like in a thing with all these people trick or treating with my pink hat walking around. It's a fun time. You get to walk around for hours and hours and hours.
Did you at least get real candy?
I did actually. When I left, yeah.
Right, that's
They
all
were
I
handing
got.
it to the kids that came out to be extras. They're like, "You can have candy here," and then I was like, "Me too." Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the bag.
You know, like you didn't get a hot dog at the stand. You didn't get a food, and I got that too. But it's in there.
Bottom of the
Oh,
bag,
yeah.
a bunch of hot dogs. Hot dogs in weird places.
You're getting tired. It's pretty
I
late.
can't believe how slow your hair is growing.
Oh yeah, it slowed down.
I like it up though. Like when he poops it up,
I wake up like this.
it looks good. Like that, right?
I wake up
You
like this.
really had, I was very pleasantly surprised by the barber college.
Oh, your haircut out of barber college.
Yeah, right up on 10:15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been by that one. I usually pass by that one
Okay. $3 haircuts on Wednesday.
That's a good price.
I don't know what they charge on other days.
a lot. What does it look like to go to a new hairdresser and be like, this is what I want. I want you to replicate it every time. Because I'm happy with this, right? And it's gonna have to last.
You
for-
show a picture. You
Right.
just go like,
That's
"Hey, I
an
want
idea.
this."
You have a phone?
Okay.
You take pictures, front, sides, back.
I never went F. I just always showed the front.
Yeah.
What's the back look like? He's like,
I
great.
don't know. I think it's cornrows in the back.
There's fire going
Party
on.
in the
I'm telling
back.
you, the kid did so well. It was the second haircut he'd ever done.
Well,
The first one was the day before. It was a man. I was the first,
A first
but
lady.
there were all kinds of supervisors.
Oh, yeah.
And they did most of the cutting because it was showing him how to do it. And I'm happy with it. You know, it's,
imagine all the
and
foremen.
it's hair. It grows back.
Yeah. You hear that? It's just hair.
It's not about the hair. It's about the people.
Season
It-
2.
it's-
Season 2 cornrows.
Well, this
Very
kid was
constant.
wonderful.
Yeah.
First thing he says to me, it wasn't the first thing, it might have been the third thing. And I don't even know how it came up, but yeah, I just got out of jail. Been in did 7 years. He's 23 years old. He did 7 years.
Wow.
Jeez, that's bad to laugh at, but wow, good for him.
I mean, the out of context part was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty wild.
But the fact, like, yeah, no, that's hard.
People come from all places.
Well, I
Congrats
guess
to him.
I thought about it, and obviously that's the way he has to handle it for his own sanity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I get my taxes done at a high school where they're teaching them how to do taxes.
Mhm.
So I don't have to learn. They're teaching these kids in high school to do taxes.
Yeah.
And I take my taxes to them every time.
Mhm.
And they do my taxes. Children do my taxes.
No.
No.
Where's America come to?
They'll be great at doing taxes. A job that I don't know how to do.
You know what? That's at least that's a good thing that they're finally teaching them this in school. I would have liked
Yeah.
to have known this stuff.
It's a
in
good
school.
job. I mean,
No, I
Well,
am pretty sure.
basically, it's all computerized now. If you know how to read a computer
Well-
and to follow the instructions. 'cause-
it's you still have to file the same forms though.
Right.
And then those programs they have sometimes make mistakes or don't factor in certain things, and it's their job to like figure out
What's missing,
what's
what
missing,
to
so you
add,
can get a good
making sure that
get a good tax.
you
And
track
those
the
kids are
money.
hungry. They want I want to do a good job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they'll try to
Where
fight
is
for
this?
you. I can't say, PS Bears.
Oh, okay.
Bears. PSJ.
Okay.
Something. I don't know if it's affiliated with them. They moved them. I remember I would go there, and then I would go to a library. They changed their location.
Yeah, AARP does it for seniors, but I don't trust them. Because I don't know who they're bringing in.
The kids, probably.
No, these are old people from what I understand, but I've never used them.
I don't know. I just every time tax season comes, I scramble to try to find out where they're at, and then go to them. They do a good job. Those children.
Tax children.
Tax
You
babies.
gotta get your own.
You gotta get a good baby to do your taxes.
Is that a deductible? Your own
Actually, the
child
cost
does your
of
own
tax
taxes?
preparation is deductible.
Yeah, there you go.
You need to get some deductibles on this. We should return their whole set without them and get it taxed.
What is that supposed to be on the
Oh,
top?
this is the sale.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
The
it was.
sale
Yeah.
of what?
Of their
Boat.
boat.
The boat had a motor. It
They would
was
bring
a
the-
power boat.
bring back the picture.
No, there's a.
It has a
It
sail.
has a sail to hose.
What's up,
See? Boats with motors.
No, that's not a sail.
That's a
That's
mast.
rigging. No, that's rigging
I don't know the difference.
for a fishing boat.
Blame them. I didn't design it. I thought if it had mast, it had sail.
I remember the boat from the movie. It was an inboard.
Yeah, but what was it called?
Orca.
Darn, she's got such a good memory. Nah. Can ask him next time. Come to the next show. Why is there a sale? What is that? That's not booze. They're not drinking booze on set.
Oh yeah, that's just another place for them to hide their booze.
No,
Yeah.
I wonder, did they set their prop up?
Probably not.
No, they still have their tape down there.
They've got to refill all their liquor bottles.
Yeah, they gotta do all their.
All their tea.
Well, luckily all this dried, so I think there's.
We're still gonna have to give it a
Our
small
our
wipe.
our sets.
Why?
Just to.
Look
make
at, they
sure.
haven't even erased where he draws the line on the table. Look at that. Both of them are still there.
That's a good.
Two shows.
Oh, look, like,
Where he stabbed it?
Where he stabbed
He
it.
stabbed,
yeah.
he stabbed, he takes a knife to the table.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it went into a pad that they had here. It went into something.
No, it doesn't. It's right here.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see the practice stab. If there was a practice stab.
Well, it should be 3 stabs then.
Two.
I see. I see.
Because he said a practice stab.
Okay.
Plus yesterday's show and today's show.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, okay, so he stabbed at least 4
Multiple
times.
times. That.
But he only drew 2 lines.
Oh wait, look over here. The never mind. There's a lot
there.
more over here.
It's more over here, yeah, there
That
you go.
would be stabbing.
Right, this one here.
Yeah.
We could be detectives.
I guess he's just got a lot of
If
anger
we
in
can't
him.
make it in the theater, we could be detectives.
That's one thing, right? We're nosy. Nosy Nosy.
Nosy. Yeah. I think that's enough time. Gonna wrap it up.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
we were Jules, Juven, and Fran.
And Fran, Jules, Juven, and Fran for
For the Late
Tower.
Right, why aren't you doing
Nights?
Late
Tower
Tower Nights
Podcast.
podcast? I'm not doing a character. I told you. That's a character.
Well, he's the intern.
I'm the
And
intern.
you're the MC, so who the hell am I?
Special guest.
Special friend
Special
guest.
guest,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, goodbye.
Special friend guest for Late Tower Nights, guys. That was Jules, that was Juven, and this is Fran. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Maybe you'll see us next time.